Overnight, the span of time was minimal. Went from vibrant, athletic guy to man who can hurt himself while sleeping. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you just lay down for a little nap and you wake up and you're automatically sore. Well, the name of Sunbeam, our parents knew Sunbeam. Man, Mom counted on Sunbeam as being the folks that brought us those products that made us feel better. The old-fashioned heating pad. Mm-hmm. It was crinkly and it was plastic. Oh, you've got one.
Yes.
Hey.
From under the kitchen, from under the bathroom sink.
Yes. This was the old-fashioned heating pad from Sunbeam. And in its day, it was the best. And it brought us a lot of comfort when we weren't feeling well. Well, this has certainly changed and morphed. How are you?
Into this.
Yeah, this is, your hands are warm. This is Janine Mullen. This is the new age for the extra large heating pad. Now it's not plastic, it's soft like a baby blanket. Mm-hmm. The whole thing is machine washable. Mm-hmm. And you've got various heating settings on this. It has a 5-year warranty for it. And the price, by the way, is extremely reasonable. We're under 30 bucks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the exact number, but I think somewhere in the area, like 45,000 QVC customers have picked it up.
Yeah. And you know why? Because it was basically their suggestions that brought this particular heating pad.
Okay.
So you asked for a really large heating pad. So this is 2 feet by a foot. You can use moist heat therapy or dry. This entire thing goes in the washer.
Okay.
The washing instructions are actually printed here so you'll never lose them, because something like a heating pad you do have for years and years.
Right.
So if you haven't upgraded in a while, here's your opportunity. But this is the wow factor. Our customer, our friends, QVC customers, they said we would like this to heat up as quickly as possible, and we would like more heat settings.
Our viewers want things now.
Oh, it's so true. So this is going to heat up to the max heat setting, which is 6, in less than 30 seconds, which is crazy. So I kind of call this the heat meter, and when it's fully illuminated, that means it's completely heated up.
Okay.
And then also, we have the 2-hour auto shutoff.
I like that. That way I can feel free to go ahead and use it and fall asleep on the couch and not worry.
But you know what, Dan? I like that too, but the customer said, can I bypass it when I want to?
Oh.
So you can actually turn that feature off. I do like the safety feature also because, if I do often fall asleep. Now this is completely heated at the max heat setting, which is 6 in less than 30 seconds. I love that.
That's beautiful. We've got 4 different colors. Could you help me with that?
Yes.
I know this one.
That's slate.
Yeah, yes.
And then this one's green, which is new this year.
Okay.
Then we have the garnet, and we have the lagoon blue. And they're all super duper soft. So when you couple this comfort and softness and couple it with heat,
yes,
it's just unbelievable. And remember, everyone, this is 2 feet long by a foot.
So if for most people, unless you play basketball professionally, this is going to be from the base of your neck all the way to your tailbone.
Yep, exactly. Because you know what, Dan, your back hurts you sometimes. If your back hurts you, you don't want to heat just a portion of it.
No,
you want to heat the entire
exactly.
back.
Yeah, nobody goes, yeah, you know what, I feel so better. It's better if we warm this spot.
And then have to move the heating pad.
Warm.
Yeah.
Now again, when you unplug this, and this is all solid state, the entire unit goes into the washing machine.
I love that feature.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it can also be used for moist heat. And the way you do moist heat, just get a little spritzer bottle
right here.
with household tap water.
Mm-hmm. And just sprinkle the water on the side that's going to go next to your skin.
And it helps. Some people say it makes for penetrating heat.
Yes. And some people, listen, I know this is a heating pad, but this is the most luxurious heating pad you're ever going to find. With all these features, it's going to heat up in less than 30 seconds.
Okay.
6 heat settings, machine washable, moist heat therapy or dry, 9-foot cord. It's really lovely.
Yeah, it's a heating pad, and people think of it as therapeutic. So this is also the, I hate February pad.
Yes.
It's the, I can't believe it's dark at 4:15 pad.
Yeah. And you know what, it's for me, I like to turn it on if I'm having problems falling asleep.
Okay.
Heat to me is really comforting and kind of lulls me into sleep, and then it turns off for me after 2 hours. But this type of thing is wonderful for an entire family.
Right.
So if you want to buy one gift for an entire family, it's great. And I also like the fact that it's machine washable, because if a family member is going to use it because they're not feeling well, just throw it in the wash.
There's also times where we have a leather sofa in our living room. Mm-hmm. We have your old, and it's the one that you brought to us I'm trying to think, probably 5 years ago.
Okay.
And we still use it. This one has a 5-year warranty on it. And we'll plug it in real quick, throw it on the sofa, and kind of warm up the sofa before we sit down for the movie.
Yes, I
And
love
it works.
that.
Yeah.
Because we both live in older homes, and a lot of times they're drafty, and you don't want to heat up the whole house. And sometimes you just need that cozy spot.
Yep.
And I like too that you don't feel embarrassed to bring this to work. Like sometimes I don't want people to know my business. Sometimes I don't want people to know that I have a cramp or my back hurts me. And this looks really nice sitting out. It just looks like a throw towel. Like if you had this sitting out, nobody thinks anything of it. If you have this sitting out, people say,
Yeah, what's wrong with
Dan,
you?"
do you need to go to the hospital?
Not to mention, when you lean back on this one, it doesn't crinkle.
Right, or sweat.
Oh, and I remember that old one that my mom had.
Yeah.
And I think it came from my grandmother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So things have certainly changed. So oversized because you wanted it that way. Excessive number of heat settings. How many heat settings on this?
6 heat settings, and that's what the QVC customer requested, the 6 heat settings. It heats up in less than 30 seconds. So if you want to real quick get some heat therapy on your lunch break, you can.
Yep.
2-hour auto shut off. But you can bypass the auto shut-off if you want. But I think my favorite feature is just that it's so
Soft.
towel-like. Look, if you're say your wrist is hurting you, you can completely engulf your wrist because
Okay.
this is more like a towel. If your elbow's hurting you, you can engulf your entire elbow. Just literally wrap it up. Wrap up your leg.
And isn't warmth so much better this time of year? Mm-hmm. You know, we've had this kind of weird warm weather in the Philadelphia area, and just in the last maybe 48 hours, Mother Nature went, oh yeah, that's right, it's supposed to be almost winter.
Yes.
So it got really cold yesterday. We have snow. Somebody checked. Did you check? Nick, is it snowing outside yet? Well, look out one of these fake windows we have in any one of these sets.
Well, my kids' activities were already canceled for school. So.
They were? Okay.
Yeah, and you know, and I do and I love this. My kids love this. When they come home from school, often they'll turn it on and tell me about their day. Kids are achy, adults are achy. Some people are just cold and they want that snuggle factor. But I love that you're going to use this all year round, spring, summer, winter, and fall.
Now you're coming back a little later in the program.
Yes, for something else really snuggly.
Yes. And we'll be coming back with our today's special value a little bit later on, as well as Lee and I explore great gifts that are must-haves. And part of it is the opportunity to be able to show you great photographs with our today's special value. Got it. All right. Oh, you guys took a bunch of photographs. I didn't even notice this. Was that April?
Yes.
That was April? Nice job. These are some photographs that she took just while we were in the throes of that last particular presentation with Janine and myself.